Hello guys, welcome back to another video of Game on Top Fun GreedFall. Today I am thinking to do this event, this quest, because it looks interesting, to know the origins of the Talebe. So let's see what this is all about. This music sounds like there is an enemy nearby. But is that a bandit or just a normal human being? Well, worker. No, worker. But alright, let's go to the Father something. Father Lustinus. You ain't gonna fool me, even though you're near the fire. Father Lustinus, where are you? You're talking to me?
May the Enlightened bless you.
Thank you. Father Lustinus. I think it could be out of the map. Probably not here. Yeah, alright. If that's the case, you know what I'm gonna do. I am going to my home, so that I can travel fast. Where's my home at? Where's my home at? I thought I just saw my home. Oh yeah, this way. Oh, the Sare residence. Good. No, I'm not going to sleep. Travel. Oh, it's over here. Yep. Eden Camp. Let's go. I forgot to see how long it is. Oh. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Let's see how many fire camps we can put in here. Frosenoiga. Is it Frosenoiga? Where we are now? In Tirdob. How much is in Tirdob? Fire camp that we can have in Tirdob. We got 3, so that means one more. I don't know where it could be. Probably somewhere around here though. But I'm not gonna do that just yet. Oh.
What an astounding place.
It is the village of Eden the Cardinal Mother told you about. The place where natives and priests live together. I must admit that I'm curious to see it.
All that's left to do is to find Father Justinius.
Father Lustinus. Nope. Father Lustinus.
Father.
I'm glad to see you, my child. What can I do for you?
The Mother Cardinal has asked me to investigate the theft of these tablets you discovered.
That's excellent news. The loss of the tablets is a catastrophe. We have to find them at all costs. If you want to learn more about these tablets, you should go ask Sister Eugenia. She supervises the theologians who discovered them, and were also guarding them. You should find her a bit further in the village, with her colleagues.
Who are the suspects of this theft?
The heretical brutes of the village of Vedlug most likely had a hand in this. They must have wanted to please the demons they worship by stealing the holy word from us.
How could they have learned of the tablet's existence?
Perhaps the demons are giving them this power. Unless one of the natives living in the village innocently mentioned them. They are so naive. Either way, I am certain that the heretics are involved in this matter.
I must leave you. Goodbye.
May the Enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
I wonder what really happened when the missionaries came to settle here.
It all seems a bit too convenient. If we find out some information about the history of Eden, maybe we'll change our view on things. The theft of the relic is probably not a coincidence.
Okay. Well, gonna question the theologians in either way. Wow, the frame rate drops crazy here. I wonder why. Hello, young lady. Oh, I just touched your
Hello.
breast.
The Mother Cardinal asked me to help you find the tablets that were stolen. Can I ask you some questions?
Of course. But hurry, I have a lot to do.
The Mother Cardinal told me that this village had been developed on the basis of St. Lucius's writings. Are you one of the theologians who helped in its creation?
Yes. I was sent here to confirm that this place is indeed the one described in the writings, and then I stayed.
Were there any confrontations with the natives?
Yes. The warriors of the village attacked us. The Ordo Luminous actually had to intervene. The Inquisition managed to make them run away. The islanders tried to attack again with the support of Vedlug, but we stood our ground. And when Lur, the chief of the village, finally accepted our presence, things calmed down.
What was the reaction of the natives when you arrived here?
Most of them were not in favor of us living amongst them. They were afraid we might chase them out of their own village. And there were even more protests once we started talking about searching for traces of Saint Matthias. I suppose they thought we would destroy all of their raised stones and other places of superstition.
Thank you. This information will certainly prove to be useful. I talked to Father Justinius. He told me that you were supervising the theologians here.
Indeed. It is under my supervision that the research on Saint Matthias is conducted.
Where were the tablets the night they were stolen?
We were keeping them in one of the village's shacks. We intended to bring them to San Matthias later. But first, we wanted to examine them in order to obtain as much information as possible. You can go and take a look in the shack if you want to. But I couldn't find any traces of forced entry.
I imagine someone was keeping watch over them.
Of course, we took turns guarding the shack. But some of us can't have taken the task that seriously. If I remember correctly, it was Brother Virgil who was guarding them that night.
Whom do you suspect of being the thief?
Alas, I'm afraid there are many suspects. These tablets are priceless relics. Some settlers may have fallen prey to the lure of profit. The heretical natives of Vedlug may have wanted to take them away from us. Or it could have been vengeance by those who had to leave the village.
Well, thank you for these pieces of information.
I am the one who should be thanking you. Especially if you managed to retrieve the tablets for us.
Thank you. I will let you work.
Well, we know Brother Virgil is someone we can ask for. Hey, what's this lady's all about?
If you are saying that these tablets bear writings from the very hand of our holy founder, then we must find them. Without them, all our research to trace the life of Saint Matthias on this island is doomed to failure. If these savages have stolen them, we will have to take them back by force if necessary.
Not good. Well, what about this guy though?
If you are saying that these tablets bear writings from the very hand of our holy founder, then we must find them.
He's
Without
still
them,
talking.
all our research to trace the life of Saint Matthias
He's
on this
still
island is doomed to failure. If these savages have stolen them, we will have to take them back.
So what we have to do
Force
next?
if necessary.
Okay. We can talk to a lot of people now, but I'm gonna talk to this guy, Brother Virgil. Hey.
Greetings. Desade. I am handling the investigation into the theft of the tablets. Sister Eugenia told me to talk to you.
I'm Brother Virgil. What would you like to know?
First of all,
Have you been in Eden for a long time?
2 months, approximately. Back then, there were still some pagan natives in the village. I joined Sister Eugenia's team with some of my colleagues, so we could give them a fresh outlook on things. We arrived straight from Ptolemy, hoping to study some new texts. But once we were here, I understood that my real mission was with the islanders. We must bring the light to this island.
OMG. I would like to do this actually, but I don't think we have the skill.
How are your relations with the natives?
When I arrived, We were still trying to obtain information from them about St. Matthias, but they were very reluctant to give us any answers. We were also trying to educate them. Our attempts eventually made some of the inhabitants of the village react badly. Most stubborn against our teachings, the warriors, and the marked. The ones the natives call the Onomanawi. They eventually left, and it has proved nothing but a blessing for us. I would like to go back to work now, if you don't mind.
Of course.
I start to think that we need that eye skill.
According to your colleague, you were the one in charge of guarding the tablets on the night of the theft. Is that right?
Indeed.
Okay.
What can you tell me about that night? Did you hear or see anything?
No, nothing in particular. The night was quiet, and then the morning after, we saw they were gone.
Someone had to enter the shack to steal the tablets. How did that happen?
I have no idea. The door was closed in the morning, and the lock was intact.
Do you suspect anyone in particular?
Not really. What I can tell you for sure is it is not one of us.
Well, Sister Eugenia did tell me that the tablets were priceless.
Of course. But our motivation is not the lure of profit. All that matters to us is their value as proof, not the money we could make out of them.
Say someone who thinks about money, I guess.
Do you think the culprit could be a native?
Well, since none of us did it, it seems obvious. There aren't many other settlers around here, and the natives knew of the existence of these tablets before we found them. They were attached to them too, in their own way.
They are the ones who led you to them.
Well, we conducted the research, but they helped us find where they were hidden. Some inhabitants of the village are still giving us a hand with our work.
Well, thank you. I will investigate where the theft took place.
As you wish. But you won't find anything there. And why does it matter, anyway? There were witnesses to the discovery of these tablets. Will only create more tensions with the natives.
I was not expecting a theologian to say such things.
Sorry about that. For some reason, my computer locks away like stupid. Ugh.
I will leave you to your work. Goodbye.
I think it's because of the dynamic lock. I should have turned it off. It's so fucking stupid. Anyway, I will do that later if it locks again one more time. Oh yeah, I need to increase that skill that I wanted. I think it will be in character development, I guess. Yep, I think it's this thing, right? No, it looks different. Is it this one? I don't think so. Ah, it's this one, yeah. Intuition. I have only 1 point left, but well, if it can help me with my mission, why not? There you go. Alright. Could be too little too late to do that. It probably will help me in the next mission. Right, now let's go and see where are we going now. Learn about the story of Eden, or we can... Oh, there's two things we can do. I don't think it's this way though. Weird. Is it up here somewhere? Ooh, what's that magma's doing? Hey, could be this way. Oh, it's inside that house. There are two things now. Two stuff. Okay, let's go with this one first. The nearest one. I think it's supposed to be somewhere on the main floor. Ah, okay. It's that father right here. Hello.
Father.
I'm glad to see you, my child. What can I do for you?
Ask about the creation of the village of Eden.
Tell me about how you created this village.
We did not create it from the ground up. It was built around an existing native village. The islanders called it Vixenagad. which translates to the village of the old sage. Huh. We saw it as a sign. The natives had probably chosen this name in memory of Saint Matthias, and everything here fit the description of Saint Lucius. The discovery of the tablets proved us right. So, we decided to rebuild our Eden here, in the spirit of peace and harmony which is described in the scriptures.
Why share this village with the natives?
To replicate and resume the work of our founder, of course. If he came here and managed to convert the natives, then it is our duty to do the same thing. By living side by side with them, it is much easier for us to pass on our teachings.
How well do you get along with the natives who live here?
Very well, of course. Especially since those who opposed our presence left.
Left? To go where?
Oh, to other villages, I imagine. Does it even matter? Those who stayed are on the path of enlightenment. Some of their legends must have been about Saint Matthias. That helped to convince them.
Very suspicious. They think that their teaching is the most correct way, and others not. Oh my.
And how well have neighboring villages welcomed you?
With some reluctance, to be perfectly honest. So, we sent them missionaries. There are still frequent conflicts with the village of Vedlug, a highly violent village of heretics. But the other villages, the more peaceful ones, are slowly starting to listen to the sacred word.
There is something strange here.
It often takes time for the people of the continent to get used to our paradise, but I am sure you will come to appreciate it.
Which one is suspicious? I don't know
I
this
must leave
guy.
you. Goodbye.
May the enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
Did not understand that. What does it mean by suspicious? But anyhow, we have to go and find the one who lives inside the house, whoever that may be. Where is it? Oh, where is it? Where oh, it's over here. Oh, there you go. Let's see who's inside here. Oh, I'm not gonna leave without this thing. Got some magic potion. Beast essence.
Hello. I am Lair, the
What?
village leader. Well, I was the leader of this village.
Hello. Desade. I am the legate of the merchant congregation.
There are Onol Manawi among the Logead Blau. I did not know that. What do you want from me?
I've heard a lot of things about this village of Eden, but I'd like to hear your version.
I'm not sure I have the answers to all of your questions, but I'll try.
Well, boy.
Tell me about the arrival of the people of Teleme, and how you received them.
The priests were roaming around the village. They were saying that it was the place where their saint had lived. They were asking questions, talking about the Lloyd and all these things. One morning they were building houses next to ours. And we had new neighbors.
The priests told me that they had managed to convert you. How did that happen?
As long as we refused to listen to them, they were violent, and they destroyed some of our sanctuaries. So we let them talk. And now that they think that we love their god, they leave us alone. Some of the things they say are beautiful, and their magic is impressive. But we do not forget our spirits.
One of the theologians told me that you had helped them in their research.
They wanted to find tracks of the old sage, of the one they call Saint Matthias, and they were rummaging through everything. Our Donegad did not want to tell them anything, because the old sage is sacred here. But since they violently interrogated everyone, I thought it wise to guide them to the place where the stones were.
I see.
What happened to your warriors? Why did they have to leave the village?
They did not accept the presence of the priests and their questions. They tried to retake the village. They even asked Deirdre, the chief of Vedlug, for her help. So, the priests called this soul Lasser, the Burning Suns, and they killed many of them. Oi asked for peace, and the others left us. They wanted to join Vedlug. Perhaps they have done so.
Aren't you angry after all that happened?
No. Oi mourn those who died, of course. And the Vorstyrent. But this village may be our opportunity.
Your opportunity for what?
For the Renaigse to understand who we are. Not savages,
Very wise
nor
indeed.
monsters, but men. Perhaps wiser than they are.
I love this guy.
I have to go.
Like so many others.
Alright. You know what? It's probably best to show them that we also live peacefully amongst the natives. I probably really have to bring Siora on the table. I gotta take Siora first. Siora, I think. Yeah, that's the fire right there. Oh, wrong button. Oh, wrong button again. Travel. I'm gonna gather my companions and assemble my team. Put Kurt away. Put Siora in. There you go. Alright, let's go. Next. What is that? Oh, what happened? Oh, okay. This thing come out of nowhere. Ouchie. The combination of Siora and Petrus is very strong. There you go. I only have one health potion. Now that is a bad news. I need to buy more. I don't know if there is a merchant here. I don't think it is. I don't even know where to go. Learn about the story of Eden. So it's supposed to be somewhere nearby. But no, maybe I have to ask like many people here. Can I ask someone else here? Probably no. Maybe there's the place where the sisters were. I haven't talked to most of them. Only, yeah, two. Maybe here.
Do you have any ideas about who stole the tablets?
Some of the village savages helped us during the search. Perhaps they are behind all of this. There was a particular woman who seemed to want us to be there. I don't remember her name though.
Okay. Another one. Oh, we can be inside the building and see what's new. Oh, that's the thing that we didn't have earlier.
There is only one entrance and the door shows no evidence of a break-in.
This priest, Virgil, said that the night was calm. So calm that he probably fell asleep. So, the thieves only had to take the key from him.
It's very likely that that's what happened. But someone must have informed them. It can't be a coincidence that they decided to steal it during the watch of the only neglectful guard.
You think?
Shit, it happened again. I disabled the dynamic lock because of this stupid shit. Anyway, very angry now. I don't know what she said.
I must leave you.
I don't even know what you. Stupid Windows 11. Alright, there you go. I don't know what to do now. Okay, so I decided to put the mission to a stop because it seems that I have no idea what to do and I thought it was a bug. So I just continue with the game. But after I made some progress, starting a mission called the Trails of the Water, and there it is. I can continue this mission. So I thought to just combine that with this video so we can see the progress of this mission. Enjoy. Find 3 people. Why it's not here? Oh wait, talk to Lur, the former village leader. We have now. Oh, we can do this as well. That's good. Maybe that's why my mission didn't. I mean, it's not a bug. It is just not at the right timing. Same as this Siora message. Interesting. That's good. Wait. Feel like I want to reset my powers again. I think I need 3 endurance. But I need accuracy as well. Probably not willpower. You know what? Let's try to just do with this. If we feel the urge
We knew
to
that the
taste
story would be
anything.
more complex than we'd been told.
The priests separated this village into 2 parts. The exiles must be broken-hearted, having left their clan behind.
Had they been wiser and accepted their new neighbors, they'd never have been forced to leave.
Either way, the resentment here is strong enough for a theft to occur.
I think it's inside. Who? Ah, don't worry about them, guys. Let's go. The village welcome us.
You have returned on Almanawi. Do you need something else?
I think I know who stole the tablets.
Really?
I believe those who were exiled from your village seek vengeance because the missionaries forced them to leave. They must have taken the tablets with the help of someone else who stayed here.
You may be right, but you may also be wrong.
You do well to tell me what you know. Once the priests have reached the same conclusions as I have, how do you think they will interrogate you?
You're probably right. The
He's probably
Inquisitors would
right,
come back,
probably wrong, and now you're probably right.
and my people would suffer. I do not want to break the peace that I did all I could to make. I think the name of the woman you are looking for is Vindwal. She helps the priests who seek the old sage.
If she's helping the priests, why would she betray them now?
Her son is one of the warriors who had to leave the village. He is filled with anger and fury. If you go talk to her, please, do not hurt her. She is but a mother who acted according to her son's wishes.
I have no intention of hurting her, but things may not be so simple when it comes to her son. I have to go.
Like so many others.
Alright, let's go back to this place. Up here somewhere. Ah, there she is.
Greetings. Are you Vindwal?
Bertia Tumad. Yes, that is me. What do you want?
What can you tell me about Lair, your former leader?
He is a man of peace. Some people dislike him, not me. Everything he did to save the village. But I think the mind shakers, made him forget what we are. He almost speaks like them now.
Listen, I know you helped the exiles to steal the tablets of Saint Matthias.
No, this is not true. It wasn't me.
There's no point in denying it. I know you did it for your son who had to leave the village.
If you know that, then you know that I don't have the tablets. So what do you want from me?
The only means of alleviating the situation with Thélème is to give the priests their tablets back. So, if you don't want your son to suffer their wrath, it would be best if I could retrieve them discreetly.
Bran and the rest of the exiles are hiding in the woods, beyond the stone circle. If you want to take the tablets away from them without being seen, do not take the path on the left. It is riddled with traps. And please, do not hurt my son.
Alright, we have to retrieve the tablets in secret. And we would not have to use... We must avoid the road on the left. Because the left is full with traps. Thank you so much. Ah! Very strong. Let's take a look at the map, shall we? We must avoid the path on the left. Does it mean that is this route? Maybe. If that's the case, then we have to go straight first. Try to find any jumps that we can make. Can we do the jump? Yeah, it looks like we can. Can we just ignore this thing? Come on, Sierra. Come on, Petrus. Just ignore them. Alright. We are definitely near. Swampy area. The dog black lambs. Alright. Is that camp? Oh yes, indeed. Indeed it is. Yay yay. Woohoo! Alright. Let's continue our journey then. Alright, there's a trap I think nearby. Oh, I think it means these two. So we have to avoid the left. We have to go to the right one then.
Here's the place that Vindwal indicated. The exiles must be near.
These people have been banished already. There's no need to add death to their list of punishments. Let's try not to fight them.
Don't worry, we'll be
Remember that we were told the area on the left was a trap. It would be smarter to take the other path.
Yep, we are going the right one. The most right, actually. Not so sure if we can retrieve it in secret, but we will have to try anyways. So let's do it. I don't find anyone here. Ah, there's someone there in the middle. They won't notice us, don't worry. Oh, easier than I thought. Pick up.
There, we found them. Now all that's left to do is to return to Eden.
Yay! Oh, look at the cloth physics in this These are days vibrating. Like, I don't know what happened. The wind is stuttering. Wow, it really looks annoying. And it's distracting as well. We must not be distracted. Yay! We made it. Oh,
What are you doing here?
I was worried for my son. I wanted to make sure that everything was fine.
I think so. I managed to retrieve the tablets discreetly.
I am glad to hear that you managed to retrieve them. I will go talk to my son now. He needs to stop seeking revenge and find a new clan.
That would indeed be wiser. Vengeance has no positive repercussions.
There you go. I need to bring the tablets back to Eden. Is it far from here? Yes, I mean I have much more shorter teleportation device. Yeah, let's go. Give it back to the Saint Matthews people. Oh, it's not here. Oh, it's the excavation site, I guess. Yeah, where it was stolen.
I retrieved your relics.
Thank you. Thank you immensely. Thanks to them, we will be able to continue our research on St. Matthias.
I am curious to know who is responsible for this theft. The culprit must be brought to justice.
Nope, you better not
I do
know.
not want to point the finger at anyone. You have your relics back, and that's the only thing that matters.
Your indulgence honors you. But how can we be certain that these thieves will not strike again if they are not punished?
A good start would be to keep a better watch on the priceless treasures that you find.
Had you respected this village, you would not have to look for a culprit. You settled here without even asking those who lived here for their opinion on the matter. Instead of talking about harmony, start taking action to really make it happen.
But that is precisely what we desire more than anything. We may have been a bit clumsy in the beginning, but we'll make sure to improve things in the future. You really were a great help. I would be most grateful if you agreed to continue helping us.
I might come back at some point, but alas, I'm very busy.
Naturally. Either way, we are certainly capable of continuing our research without you.
Actually, I must go back to my work. Our next expedition must depart as soon as possible.
Your next expedition?
Our brave researchers must continue to follow the tracks of our founder on this island. In the meantime, here, take this as a token of gratitude for the help you gave us.
Thank you. I hope your expedition will be a success.
There you go. Wait for the results of the research for 23 hours. Okay. I will do just that. You guys must be wondering why my clothes are changing. It's because I can continue this mission after a while. And I start to combine the video and the last video, so you know it is not confusing. So that's why. 3 more hours? Can we sleep? Yeah, let's do that. Alright. I don't want to wait even it's for 3 hours. Even though it would mean around maybe 20 minutes. But 20 minutes of your time is a golden fortune to me.
Oh, there you are, Your Excellency. The Enlightened has heard my prayers.
What's going on? Where are the others?
After deciphering the content of the tablets, they went north to continue their research in some swamps. But they must have encountered problems. Brother Fidelis came back here, and he was in a dreadful state. He most likely came to seek help, but he fainted. It's impossible for us to know what happened to them.
I'm not a doctor, but I may be able to examine him.
Oh, please do. Any help would be appreciated. We've done our best, but our magic has proved inefficient. And the healer we sent for will certainly arrive too late from San Mateus.
This man is burning up with fever and he bears several bite marks and traces of blows.
The blows did not put him in this state. He looks like a victim of poisoning. With the right antidote, I think we could get him back on his feet.
Have you tried giving him any anti-poison?
Of course, but to no avail. And what if it were a hex cast by the heretics?
No matter what happens, you always suspect them.
Yeah.
Why, of course. These savages are always to blame. The man was in the swamp. There are some rare animals there, and their venom is terrible. A healer from the area will know the antidote.
We could ask Lair. He will direct us to someone who understands remedies.
Okay, let's do that. Lair. Where is the door? Oh, this is the door, the Lair door. I think it's better if we bring the scientists here as well. Yeah, let's take the scientists first. And then go to Lair. Bring over the scientist. All right, let's go. Let's go and find Lair. That's the house.
Onol Manawi, you've come back to see old Lair. I heard that you managed to retrieve the tablets.
Did Vindwal tell you?
Yes, and I feel more at peace, knowing that our brothers are alive, and that they will be able to join another clan. And you proved me right. Peace with the Renaigse is possible.
I need your advice. You may already know that one of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition.
I heard about it.
He has all the symptoms of a poisoning, but the anti-poisons we gave him had no effect. He must have been bitten by a creature of the swamp, and we're looking for a healer who would know of a suitable antidote.
So, you came to see me. Interesting. Our neighbors did not think for one moment that we could be helpful. Alas, our Donegad is one of the exiles. But Vindwal knows plants well. She will know.
Thank you. I will go see her. I hope she agrees to help us. I have to go.
Like so.
Right, let's go see the lady. See the lady. Then the lady will be the same place, I think. Oh, there she is.
Here you are again. What do you want?
Hey, stop being rude.
I have come to ask for your help. Lair told me you know about remedies.
I do know a few of them. I have learned about plants. I used to want to become a Donegad.
One of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition. Apparently he was bitten by a creature of the swamp.
And now he has the Llewellyn fever. We have a good knowledge about this affliction. He will die if he does not receive proper treatment.
Do you know which antidote should be given to him?
Yes. These priests are idiots. They could have asked for our help. but they treat us like children. You are different. And you have allowed my son to join a new clan. So, I will give you the potion to cure the beast.
No, you should come.
Wait a
Show
moment.
yourself. Show yourself.
Make
you
him
are
drink this
useful.
remedy and he'll get better.
Thank you, Vindwal.
Oh man, how I wish you can come and join me. They would be very surprised, and they would probably will respect all the natives around here for their tremendous amount of knowledge.
Where am I?
You are in Eden. You're safe.
Was I unconscious for a long time? The other members of the expedition, they are in danger. The swamp is so hostile. We weren't prepared for it. Some of our people have disappeared.
What caused these wounds?
A nightmarish creature. The swamp is full of them. A colleague and I had left to fetch some help when we were attacked. I managed to run away, but I don't know what happened to him. As for those who were at the camp, you must go help them.
Show me the location of your colleagues on the map. I will join you.
There. Please, hurry.
Thank you. You should rest now.
Find the Theologian's camp. Let's go. So we need to teleport. I have the teleportation device, no problem. Teleportation device. Oh, it's over here, Benvelil. Okay. Should be somewhere in the middle.
I do not remember there being a path in this place the last time we came.
Look, this is a passage that was forced upon nature by men. The beasts must have become restless. They do not appreciate it when their living space is disturbed.
Wait, I don't think that's just where we have to go, right? It's supposed to be in our left somewhere. Ah, this pass. The one that you said had been forced. There you go. The answers already. They forced their way through here. Well, some of them, right then.
Look where your pride got us. Will we all have to die in the name of your folly?
All I did was bring...
Hey, what's happening here? I can
Hey.
hear you from miles away.
Your Excellency, I'm so happy to see you. You arrived right on time to settle this matter.
How did you manage to find us in the middle of this swamp?
Brother Fidelis managed to reach Eden. He's the one who told us where your camp was.
But he didn't leave alone. What happened to Father Orbricus, who was accompanying him?
He must be dead like our other companions. This is all your fault.
I had this Virgil
This
guy.
is yet more proof that you are not fit to lead such a team. I should be the one in charge.
Maybe you should calm down and explain to me what's happening here.
This expedition was undertaken with no concern for common sense. We are not equipped to explore this type of place. Our people are disappearing, and all we have found are some falsified writings.
Brother Virgil is terrified, which probably explains why he is being so disingenuous. We have made incredible discoveries, and we could find more.
You are beyond redemption. I won't waste another second talking to you. If you want to talk to me, Your Excellency, it will have to be without her.
How charming.
How charming.
Your Excellency, I hope you will forgive us for that scene. My relations with Virgil have always been difficult, but ever since we arrived here, it has been unbearable. I'm afraid we may need an arbiter.
Before anything else, I need to know what led to this situation between you.
What would you like to know?
For what reason were you quarreling?
The expedition itself, I'm afraid. Virgil was always against it, especially under my supervision. For him, our discoveries in Eden were sufficient. They confirmed what he wanted. The rest did not matter. According to him, we should never have continued. And when we found new tablets, it became even worse.
Were they also written by Saint Matthias?
Without a doubt. The handwriting is the same. There are also some patterns, some islander symbols. It's fascinating. But what really angers Virgil is the content we managed to decipher. Our founder explains that he learned a lot from the islanders. Something our brother cannot accept. He now persists in saying that these tablets are fake, forged by the natives themselves.
Brother Fidelis told me that several members of the expedition have disappeared.
Yes, that's why he left along with Father Orbricus to fetch some help. 3 more of our colleagues are missing. And I'm not even talking about the ones who fell ill. I must admit that I underestimated the hardships we would encounter. I made a mistake. I should have prepared this expedition more thoroughly. But Virgil's being disingenuous does not help.
And no one has searched for those who are missing.
I wanted us to search for them, but someone later convinced me that it presented too much of a risk. Along with lack of preparation, our constantly decreasing number, and creatures swarming the area.
And by someone, I suppose you mean Brother Virgil.
Indeed.
I'm thankful for these pieces of information, but you understand that I will also have to talk to Brother Virgil.
Of course, that's understandable. You must hear us both before you can make a decision.
We are very wise. I need to go up there. Oh, so go over here. I hate Brother Virgil so much, but we need to hear from him anyways.
Brother Virgil.
What do you want?
What do you want?
Can you explain to me what caused such a quarrel?
The reason for it is very simple. It is Eugenia's folly. This woman should never have been the supervisor of our team. The discoveries made in Eden were sufficient, but no. She didn't want to stop the research. She organized this expedition in a hurry, without taking elementary precautions. And now she's accepting as facts the delirious writings we discovered on these tablets, without doubting them for even 1 second.
What do you mean?
We found some new tablets, allegedly written by Saint Matthias, but their content is so absurd that they were obviously forged. I am certain that the natives must have found these stones before us and modified their content.
How would they have done that? The natives cannot write.
They must have been helped by an unscrupulous settler. How would I know?
Brother Fidelis told me that some of your colleagues went missing. Do you know anything about this?
They did not go missing. They were killed. It was the wild beasts, the diseases, and let's not forget the savages. You can feel their presence, roaming around the camp at night. I am certain that they are responsible for the death of our colleagues.
That's strange. There aren't many villages around here.
There aren't any. There are a few hermits, but they are not fighters. And they have better things to do than roam around their camp at night.
We have been in this region before, and the only native we met was a little insane, but would have been incapable of killing several priests.
Those savages may very well have been following us since our departure.
OMG.
We will not be safe on this island until it is entirely converted.
I see. So, you haven't tried to find your colleagues?
So we can die as well. I am not as crazy as Sister Eugenia.
I cannot take sides in your quarrel for now. And, in any case, it is not what matters the most. Even if you think they are dead, we have to try finding your colleagues.
Well, if you are prepared to take such a risk, I can only commend you for your bravery and wish you luck. But I would not get my hopes up. You should start by searching the excavation site. To get there, take the path south of here. But be careful. The creatures that roam the area are ruthless.
Don't worry. You should not underestimate of my strength. I should start with south, right? South is here. There is a I thought that is like it's in the middle here actually. The one with the mark, question mark. Where is it? What is it? Oh, this is the excavation site. Where? Oh, it's a camp. Hey, wrong button. Oh, another wrong button. There you go. This is the excavation site. Oh, we're getting far away. Ah, it's around here. Ah, probably down there though. Oh. Hey, you don't see me, but at least I wanna go. I wanna go behind this actually. Is it this way? Oh. All right. You know what? Then let's fight them. Ow! Whoa! I cannot even use my ending. I can only attack when they are attacking someone else. Oh! One down. Siora is very strong. You finish them with yourself. Wow, Siora, you managed to surprise me. Right? Where is it? Ah, it's over here actually. Ah, it's a big excavation site. Oh my god. They even found an elephant.
This man's skull is sunken, but he doesn't look like he was in a fight. Could he have fallen?
If that were the case, there would be other marks of impact on his body. No. He was struck with an object to the back of the head. Given the shape of the wound, it was inflicted with a metal mace.
This man's skull is sunken, but he doesn't look like he was in a fight.
I need to have science.
Could he have fallen?
If that were the case, there would be other marks of impact on his body. No. He was struck with an object to the back of the head.
This one.
Given the shape of the wound, it was inflicted with a metal mace.
I have two. Probably can use it. Wait, this one it's level 2, right? But that's all I have. There's nothing other that I can do. But we have the scientists. Scientists have a high level of science, so scientists will help us. We don't need that. We don't need that skill for now. Wait. Ah, it's actually through the monster place that we just found. Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be around here. Oh, it's not. It's the same thing. Wow! My There you go. You know what? I probably know their weakness. Minus 25 with major focus. Very strong. Maybe I need spells. One down. Oh, yes. Alright, there you go. That is so hard. They are very strong.
These fang marks are impressive. The poor man didn't have a chance. He must have been attacked by a large reptile. Most likely a Lowo.
Hold on. Do you see these iridescent marks on his skin? They look like the marks that the priest's spells leave on their victims. I've seen them many times before.
But what was he doing alone so far from camp?
Ha! So it seems that they are actually being murdered. There's the other one. I thought we have 3 of those. Okay, it's not this one. Where's the other one? Ah, we actually skipped one more. Ah, we have to fight, but this time it's a simple one. Oh, there's a lot of them.
This poor soul was almost entirely devoured. He must have been killed by swamp animals.
Indeed, he was devoured, but he was already dead.
Oh.
There is a mark here, on the bones, that could only have resulted from the strike of a cutting weapon.
You're right. He was stabbed before being fed to the animals. But anyone could have used such a blade.
It seems obvious now that these disappearances were orchestrated.
The deaths of these people were a deception. Only the Renaigse are deceitful enough to do such a thing. They kill each other and accuse my people.
Wow.
This virgin, he wants to push aside this woman at all cost. He must be the culprit.
Indeed.
Yep.
I think that we should go find this brother and ask for an explanation.
Find this brother. I really hate this brother Virgil. Oh, where we should go? Okay. Ooh, I really hate his attitude, his thinking style, and I don't know, everything about him. Not a single word that comes from that filthy mouth can do any justice. Even though if father or brother or whatever it is, it remains death, a permanent death. Wait, where are we? We've been here before. The place with a lot of water. Maybe a shortcut. Ah, that's the camp. To talk to sister first. I want to talk to the sister first.
Your Excellency, you're back.
Okay. I must leave.
Oh well. Should come with sister to talk about this.
Brother Virgil.
Your Excellency! Weren't you supposed to be looking for our colleague?
Indeed. I regret to say that they are indeed all dead.
I knew it. What a waste. Eugenia and her recklessness are to blame for this.
I'm afraid someone else is responsible for this. These deaths are not accidental, and yet they were disguised as such.
The savages! Their thirst for blood is unquenchable. I knew we should never have come without an escort.
Watch your tongue, priest. Our people have no need to hide when they protect their land. Only the Renaigze are deceitful enough to disguise a death.
Who else could it be?
Someone who desperately wanted this expedition to fail. Does that remind you of anyone?
Fine. You unmasked me. But know that my cause is righteous.
You!
The Ordo Luminis sent me to keep an eye on this expedition, to ensure that the discoveries we made would not jeopardize our nation or our presence on this island. But the inscriptions on the tablets are a heresy. A dangerous manipulation. Can you imagine what would happen if it was said that our founder listened to the teachings of the natives? But even then, foolish Eugenia accepted these discoveries as truth, without any hesitation, without realizing that our entire nation could suffer because of it. So yes, I wanted to scare her.
I understand that you might want to protect your nation, but to go as far as assassinating several of your colleagues...
Come now. What would you do if someone were threatening the congregation? You cannot make me believe that you would not be willing to kill. You may have already done so. But since you want to avoid using violence, help me convince Eugenia to go back to Eden. My colleagues and I know how to sort through these discoveries. And you will be rewarded, of course.
This Renaigze tried to blame my people for these crimes. The priests would have wanted to punish them, and innocent people would have died. He must answer for his treachery.
I'm actually gonna go and take his side. Hell no.
It seems to me that all members of this expedition are concerned. They should decide on what to do next.
I think that is the best way to dissolve this problem.
Everybody listen. Alas, I must inform you that I have found the dead bodies of your missing colleagues.
How awful. What happened to them?
Someone wanted us to believe that they were killed by some swamp animals, but it was all staged. Your colleagues were murdered, and their bodies abandoned to the creatures.
What? But why do such a thing? And who murdered them?
Brother Virgil confessed to his crimes in front of me.
Monster! You will pay for these crimes. These people you killed were our brothers, our friends.
You stupid goose. You really believe that I will let you pass judgment on me? You shouldn't have been so quick to accept these lies that could destroy our nation.
Blame others.
And want to reveal them for all to hear. You are solely responsible for these deaths.
How dare you present yourself as the protector of our nation? Murderer!
Ah! I wanna loot first before talking to you. Gold coins and 4.
I'm sorry, sister. Brother Virgil fled during the battle.
Seriously?
The coward. And naturally, his accomplices fled along with him. What a waste. So many people died.
Perhaps I shouldn't have revealed his crimes in front of everyone. But I thought it was the best way of ensuring he would be judged.
Considering how high tensions have been these last few days, a fight was inevitable, alas. But you did what you thought was fair. Here, take this. as a token of gratitude for shedding light on these dismal events. Alas, we will have to go back to Eden as well. There are too few of us to continue the research.
Were you hoping to discover more?
Of course. This place was but a single step in St. Matthias's journey. The last tablets speak of a journey northbound, further up in the swamp. But even if Virgil is no longer a threat, we are not sufficiently well equipped to go there.
We could go there for you if you wish. You just have to tell us where to look.
That would be marvelous. Of course, you would have to start from the excavation site where he wrote this. I think I noticed a path going north when I was there, actually. Look for any traces of life. Perhaps you will be lucky enough to find more of his writings. That would be fantastic.
Don't worry. I will conduct this research and come find you here if I uncover anything.
Karans, could you help me?
What is it?
I must prepare the ritual for our mother's funeral, and I think that I will need your help.
Alright,
But
we'll
your
do it
sister
next
will be
video.
there. Surely you'd rather be together.
For the ritual, yes, it will only be the two of us. But before that, your support would be a great help. Will you come with me?
Of course.
Of course. I'd be happy to be by your side. Let's go.
Alright, that will be for the next video. I hope maybe next few videos, because this is actually from the future. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. See you guys in the next video. Stay safe, stay good. Peace out.